episode 7 already. 7 weeks in the new year, and we're up to WrestleMania 4 for the reboot. Thanks for everyone that has just stuck around and kept on continuing watching these reboots. I'm enjoying rewriting, and let's see what we can do with WrestleMania 4. Keep some matches the same, of course, but there's going to be some definitely better matches coming up. Let's do this! Okay, so the champions from Royal Rumble, when Royal Rumble finished, it was Ted DiBiase, the new official WWF champion, Ricky Steamboat, Intercontinental champion, tag champs of the Hart Foundation, and we've got a vacant women's championship. Now there's people that we've got to take off the card and put on the card, so let me show you who I'm taking off the card first. And I do need to add, there was no title changes in between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania 4, so still the same champs. No one was put onto the card. There was no one needed to put onto the card. But taken off the card are the Islanders, Don Morocco, and Butch Reed. These guys will all now be in the WrestleMania Battle Royal. No one was added to the card. We had enough good superstars. There was already people in a Battle Royal, so some of those people will be taken out of the Battle Royal and put into matches. So they're the ones taken off the card, put into the Battle Royal, and with no title changes in between the two pay-per-views, all the champs stay the same. So let's look at the rules and get straight to the card. And if you haven't watched all the first episodes, please watch them so you know what is happening with my storyline, because storylines do continue weekly. Anyone on the WWE roster can be booked and will be booked if I want to book them. Once an official WWE contract is expired, superstars cannot be booked. Injured superstars can be booked due to history being changed. And book pay-per-view smart, so you've got to go back and watch all the other ones because they'll continue next pay-per-view. Alright, let's get to the card. Let's do it! We're going to start off with the Intercontinental Championship match. I am not having Brutus Beefcake take on Honky Tonk Man. No way, not happening. And I'm not seeing Ricky Steamboat lose to Greg the Hammer Valentine. No chance in hell. So we want to see Ricky Steamboat go for a full year with that Intercontinental title and lose it to Honky Tonk Man at WrestleMania 4. So WrestleMania 4, Honky Tonk Man officially becomes the new Intercontinental Championship match, and we get to see it all live on pay-per-view. Next match, match 2, just to make the crowd happy, we'll have Dino Bravo versus Junkyard Dog. This match would have been a fun match. Junkyard Dog getting to the end of his career in WWF, so we're going to have Junkyard Dog go over in this match in a nice, fun, keep the crowd happy match. Unfortunately, we're going to have a Squash Mania match. We always like to have a Squash Mania match. In match number 3, One Man Gang is going to squash Koko Beware. I'm sorry, Koko. I keep on squashing you, and I'm going to redeem you soon. You're going to make a comeback. But thank you, Koko, for taking another loss at WrestleMania. One Man Gang goes over with this squash match. We're going to have a face versus face match. We're going to have Strikeforce versus the British Bulldogs. This would have been a really fun match for the crowd and a fun match for us to watch on pay-per-view when we watch it on the WWE Network. British Bulldogs will go over in this match at WrestleMania 4, and I think this would have been a really good match. And who doesn't like a little bit of Strikeforce action? Arriba! Now, match 5 is staying the same match. This is an ultimate rivalry from Royal Rumble. We made Hercules eliminate the Ultimate Warrior in the Royal Rumble, and we want to keep this the same match because this actually is a pretty damn good match. If you watch it back at WrestleMania 4, it actually is a not bad match. So Ultimate Warrior is going to go over on Hercules. Hercules has been looking strong. We've been booking him strong, and I've got no problem with this match. I hope you guys don't either. Match 6, we're going to have the same match as well. We're going to keep Jake the Snake Roberts against Ravishing Rick Rude. This was a good rivalry match. We're having Jake the Snake go over this in this one. Very good match, and this rivalry is not finished, staying the same. So match 7, originally it was Demolition defeating Strikeforce for the Tag Team Championships, but not this time. We don't want the Hart Foundation in the Battle Royal. So we are putting The Heart Foundation, they're the champs still. Heart Foundation, but they're going to lose the titles. They're going to lose the titles tonight at WrestleMania 4 to Demolition with Mr. Fuji, new champions. We're going to still give Demolition that WrestleMania glory that they originally had, but it's going to be this time against the Heart Foundation, which is even better because we can continue this feud. We'll start this feud, which we all know is a classic. Now, what a match this could have been. Match 8, Hacksaw Jim Duggan versus Bam Bam Bigelow. Bam Bam Bigelow, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. He is going over. He's going to snap. He's going to snap the 2x4 in half and show Hacksaw that he is not scared at all. Bam Bam Bigelow is going over at WrestleMania 4, and we're building Bam Bam up for big things. We're building him up for big things. Match 9 is staying the same. It's going to be Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. We're keeping this match the same. This would be basically the rubber match. We've had Hogan beat Andre at WrestleMania 3. Then we've had Andre beat Hogan at Survivor Series. Now we're going to have Hogan versus Andre for one last time. The third match, the rubber match. WrestleMania 4. And Hulk Hogan gets the win. He gets a clean win. Leg drop. Bang. It's done. It's over. The rivalry's over. Match 10, this is the final match to end the Dream Team saga in a steel cage match. This has come down to a steel cage match between these two. Between Brutus Beefcake and Greg the Hammer Valentine. And Beefcake is going to climb the cage all bloodied, and he is going to win, and that rivalry is over. So Beefcake now can go happily in singles run, and Greg the Hammer Valentine, we're going to find something better for you down the line, and we're going to think hard of what we're going to do for you. Before the main event is the WrestleMania Battle Royal. Well, this time the WrestleMania Battle Royal, we're keeping the winner the same. We're keeping Bad News Brown as the winner. We debuted him at the Royal Rumble. Now we are keeping him the same, a winner. So he'll be last eliminating Harley Race, but in the same ending as the original. And Don Morocco. So Don Morocco and Harley Race will be like he did with Bret Hart, but the three of them. And then when those two, Harley Race and Don Morocco, are celebrating in the ring, he's going to flip them over. And we're going to have a bit of a feud with Bad News Brown and Don Morocco, because I think Harley Race is pretty much gone after this, if I do remember correctly. So in your main event, same main event as before, but this time coming into the match, WWF Champion is Ted DiBiase. Same match, same ending. Randy Savage wins, becomes the new champion because Hulk Hogan comes in for his revenge from the Royal Rumble for Virgil holding his feet down, and that continues the rivalry now with Ted DiBiase and Hulk Hogan, and hopefully Randy Savage can move on to different opponents. But this is turning into an awesome storyline. It's kind of the same as what we already had. I'm loving it. What did you guys think of the card? Leave a thumbs up and subscribe down below. But let's look at all the champions after the pay-per-view here, and every single title changed hands. Of course, the vacant women's title still stays vacant, but the Macho Man is now the champion, like it should have happened. Intercontinental champion is the Honky Tonk Man. We've got Demolition as our World Tag Team Champions. This is great. It's like we're going into a whole new era. This episode 7, WrestleMania 4, I couldn't be more happy with the way that pay-per-view card turned out and the way it's been booked. So there's the original card versus the rebooted card. Yes, the World Championship stays the same. There's a fair few matches that stay the same. But now we've got an Intercontinental Championship match of Ricky Steamboat and Honky Tonk Man instead of Greg Valentine and Steamboat. So we've made Steamboat hold the title for a whole year instead of Honky Tonk Man already having the title and defending it against Brutus Beefcake. The Islanders and Bobby Heenan versus the British Bulldogs and Coco Beware just didn't cut it for me. I'd rather British Bulldogs versus Strikeforce. British Bulldogs still angry about the tag team title loss. Heart Foundation against Demolition for the tag titles is better than Demolition versus Strikeforce.
And as you see, there's a lot of Ultimate Warrior versus Hercules had to stay the same. For me, that's a classic. Even if the match wasn't as fantastic as everyone thinks, it's actually pretty damn good. Anyway, guys, I will leave the card up for a minute after I get off the screen. You tell me what you think in the comments and what matches you would have changed. Brutus Beefcake and Greg Valentine from WrestleMania 1. The story has gone now for 4 years and it's ended up with them in a steel cage match. This is what I love. It's all come full circle. So their feud is basically finished now. They formed in WrestleMania 1, WrestleMania 2, win the tag titles, WrestleMania 3, they break up, WrestleMania 4, they have a steel cage match against each other after a long feud. It's all come full circle, so if you haven't been watching all my storylines, that's the way I've been planning everything. That's a 4-year storyline right there. Alright guys, I'm going to leave this up there. Thanks for watching, thumbs up, subscribe, go back and watch the other ones. See you!